Stay with us on the broadcast because there is an important update which is coming in from Lok Sabha right now. The criminal bills, the three major laws that the government was looking at, which includes the Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita Bill 2023, Bharatiya Nagarik Suraksha Sanhita Bill 2023 and Bharatiya Sakshya Adhiniyam or Bharatiya Sakshya Bill 2023. All those three bills which intend to overhaul the legal system in India, in many ways reorganize it, put the numbering in a different manner, consolidate it, do away with the redundant section. The government argues it's about doing away with the baggage of colonialism, and this is about accepting our own roots and our heritage in Indian democracy and the Indian constitution, which has a rich history post-independence. All these three bills have been passed in Lok Sabha. Arnima, I'm sure, and you can elaborate on it further, that this is a big move. I mean, this kind of overhaul post-independence has not happened.
Criminal jurisprudence in this country is about to change forever. Once the president gives her assent and this becomes the official law, criminal law as we studied it in schools, colleges, as lawyers studied it, as jurists studied it, it'll not be the same anymore. What are the key differences that the government has brought about? First and foremost, as the Home Minister argued, he said the IPC and the CrPc and the Evidence Act formulated by British colonial rulers put, in the first few sections, not bodily harm caused to an Indian, not sexual harassment of a woman, not crime against children, instead crimes that were committed against the crown. That got precedent for the first few sections. So this government wanted that to be changed. They wanted Indians to be at the forefront of an Indian law. Secondly, terrorism, the definition of terrorism, the fact that economic terrorism is at the heart of how terror operatives are trying to sabotage the interests of the country, that has been brought in. There is a lot of borrowing from the UAPA also. So earlier you had to file under various sections of UAPA. Now you can do it under the Bharatiya Nagarik Sanhita, as Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita as well. The way a criminal procedure code has been amended, you have to register an FIR compulsorily, even if it is a zero FIR. You have to within 14 days say what action are you taking on that FIR. Okay. Within 45 days, the court must take cognizance. So these are key changes that have been brought about in the way criminal law works in this country.
All right, so the offence of sedition has been done with. There is a new chapter now which deals with offences against the state. Just a note of caution that I want to strike here is the fact that the basis of the Indian Constitution or the basics of the Indian Constitution can never be changed. That's the law of the land. However, it has been overhauled. It has been reorganized. The numbering is very different. As I said, a lot of redundant colonial sections have been done away with. A lot of definitions have been broadened. In many ways, it's a step forward. Let's see how that is really received. Moving on and telling you about the opposition meet that happened yesterday, the INDIA alliance, top members of the alliance, key leaders from across the country, including Mamta Banerjee, you had Mr. Stalin from Tamil Nadu, Arvind Kejriwal, Mr. Sharad Pawar, Uddhav Thackeray. All of them met in the national capital, including Sonia Gandhi, who was present in the meeting. There was also Mr. Mallikarjun Kharge from the Congress party. This time it seems that there was some degree of clarity which was there as far as seat sharing is concerned and the leadership phase is concerned. Mamta Banerjee, Mr. Arvind Kejriwal proposed the name of Mr. Mallikarjun Kharge for the Prime Minister's position. But there are differences. There are other players within the INDA alliance who are not really keen on these particular names. They say that there should be more deliberations that should happen on this entire issue. We heard different voices coming in. The bloc will hold another meeting, joint rallies for 2024 elections on seat sharing. There is some more brainstorming that needs to be done. A step forward, that's what the members argue. Let's see if there is any real strategic electoral alliances that the opposition parties are able to form ahead of 2024. Reactions.
10 मेंबर का डेलीगेशन हम अभी प्राइम मिनिस्टर के साथ मीट करके आ रहा हूँ। 223 का जो बजट हुआ था, वो बजट में 100 दिन के लिए काम के लिए हमारा स्टेट को एक पैसा भी नहीं दिया था। रूरल डेवलपमेंट का स्कीम बंद कर दिया है और हेल्थ मिशन का प्रोग्राम भी बंद कर दिया है, रुपया नहीं दे रहा है। फाइनेंस कमीशन का रुपया भी नहीं मिल रहा है। पीएम ने आज कहा है कि उनका ऑफिसर और हमारा ऑफिसर मिलकर एक ज्वाइंट मीटिंग होगा, उसमें अगर कोई क्लैरिफिकेशन की जरूरत हो। मैंने बोला क्लैरिफिकेशन तो हमने 195 बार दे दिया, तो उसका बाद भी जरूरत हो तो एक मीटिंग जरूर कर सकता है ऑफिसर टू ऑफिसर। खड़गे जी को नाम हमने किया है कि हर लोग पूछता है एक फेस तो चाहिए, तुम्हारा फेस कौन है, तो इसी के लिए हम प्रपोजल दिया था कि खड़गे जी को होना चाहिए, खड़गे जी अगर फेस होगा तो ठीक है, और हमारा कोई एतराज नहीं है, और हमको सपोर्ट दिया है अरविंद केजरीवाल जी।
हमने पहले सभी लोग जीत के आना है, जीत के लिए क्या करना उसके बारे में हम सोचे। कौन प्राइम मिनिस्टर बनना ये बाद में की बात है।
I'm joined by Mr. D. Raja. Sir, what was the discussion today? Has there been a deadline that has been set as far as the seat sharing is concerned?
No, not deadline. It has been suggested that seat sharing negotiations must be started and concluded as early as possible, so that we can move to the people, go to the people, put up a strong collective fight against BJP. And India Alliance has been emerging as a strong force, having the support of the people, and we should now go to the people and make all our efforts to fight and defeat BJP. That's all.
Will there be a joint campaign as far as India Alliance?
Definitely, we will identify issues, and in different parts of the country, the idea is to organize huge public meetings, rallies, so that the leaders of India Alliance can address, and that will move the people, enthuse the people in order to ensure the defeat of BJP.
One last question. Has there been a discussion on the PM face of India Alliance?
No discussion, nothing.